Looking good, my guy.
Hi, everyone. We've got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. So this one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin.
Hey, Shams, the Denver Nuggets, of course, the winners back in 2023 of the NBA title. Couldn't go back-to-back last year. He's checked in for Memphis. So out there for the Nuggets right now. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Brown in at the small forward spot. Jokic against Clark. Here's Strother. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, I asked him if he has any plan for dealing with the multi-time MVP, Nikola Jokic. He said it's all about balance. If you defend Jokic too aggressively, he'll just kick it out to other guys too softly, and he'll kill you inside. So balance is the key. Sounds like a tough balancing act to pull off, guys.
Thanks, David.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick Jokic continuing to add to his legacy.
And the second free throw, good. Here's MP. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. And stolen by Murray. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Murray's got 8.
Left the defender stunned, stupefied. Murray with magnetic handles.
Clark up top. Back to MP. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray. And the Grizzlies with possession here. 6 to shoot. MP passes to Clark.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That one is off. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pull on the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Outside Gordon. Over MP. And it's Gordon missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's MP. Another miss by MP. Denver's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. To the wing on the left. Gordon finds Murray. It's rebounded by Memphis. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Yes, that goes in.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the paint. To the middle. From 8. In deep. Jokic drops it in.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And Smart subbed in for Williams. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. You know, knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
Pass to Edey. Back to MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Russell Westbrook.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Laravia's checked in. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. And stolen by MP. Drops in the breakaway layup. MP's got 7.
Just doing his solo delivery. MP using his defense to generate his own.
Pass to Watson. Out to the right wing. Here's Westbrook. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now MP. Here's Laravia. On the wing, Bain. Clock at 6. And the 3 off target.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And here's MP for 3. Sharch grabs the board. The Nuggets trail. Murray outside. Murray is screen on Jackson. Sharch with it, out guarded by Smart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Smart.
Saric is highly engaged and very good at keeping the defense on their toes and making them commit the foul.
Denver shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
MP, good, and Smart gets the assist. 9 points for MP.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
The Nuggets have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. He misses the free throw.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
And the Nuggets making a change here. John Charles checked in. And he sinks the second. And for Memphis, they're shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. There's a screen. Here's the three. Nice shot by Smart. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And if Smart finds his rhythm from range, he is dangerous. He can do a lot of damage from deep.
MP against Westbrook. He tries for 3. Sinks the triple. Westbrook's got his second bucket tonight.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. The 3 from MP. MP has been leading the charge for Memphis. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And getting going again here in the second. Quarter, fairly close game so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Grizzlies?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
MP out there with John Morant. Then it's G.G. Jackson. Then there's Smart, and it's LaRavia in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
You're so connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
Baines checked in for John Morant. MP passes to LaRavia. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And good that time. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
And stolen by MP. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in our locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. Sharks looking around. Pass to Westbrook. Sensational block. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Smart finds MP. They set the pick. And And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
That one is no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. It's a 5-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Fires from 14. Not going to go that time. The Nuggets trail by 5. Down low. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
MP kicks to Bain. Back to MP. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. And the turnover again by Denver. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Nikola Jokic.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Vince Williams comes in for Smart. Clark, the pass to MP. Back to Clark. Jokic with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Watson, nobody back. Here's Gordon. It's Clark with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
Well, and that's a big deal for Westbrook, because when he starts to knock down shots from distance, it really opens up his full bag of attack mode offense.
Clark finds Jackson. Now MP trying to end the drought. MP finishes inside.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Westbrook against MP. It's good. Westbrook's got 12.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Pass to Clark. Back to MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Gigi Jackson. Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Russell Westbrook. Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. There's the 3. Aldama with the rebound. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason, but I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Clark trying to get open, and a missed layup. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Over MP. And another miss by Denver.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Now here's Murray. 12 points for him. Jokic with the screen on MP. A slam by Jokic.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Payne for 3. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Jokic a screen. Here's Brown. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Strother. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. MP grabs the miss. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Takes a 3. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Gordon, the pass to Brown. Gordon inside. Defended by Aldama.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
The Nuggets have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line.
And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing headaches for the D. Haven't seen that same type of consistency here in the second.
Pass to Clark. Payne for three. Makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more.
The moment Payne crosses half court, you have to pick him up. Desmond, an incredible shooter.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Sharks checked in for Nikola Jokic. Now that we're around the midway point of this NBA Cup stage, here's a look at how the standings are shaping up.
Yeah, it's been a really fun tournament to watch, especially when you see just how much the fans get into it. And we've still got a number of games to go.
Screen by Sharch. Murray for three. Here's Gordon. Great D that time from Payne. Shams, we appreciate you stopping by. We know you got a lot of things to do, a lot on your plate. Your phone's going bananas. It's lighting up about every 15 seconds. You go take care of that. We'll see you back here next time.
I can always make time for you guys. Kevin, appreciate you guys having me on.
Shams Charania, the best. Thank you so much. Great stuff right there from Shams, one of the most plugged-in people in the world of basketball.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
Sharch passes to Brown. Now here's Murray. Covered by MP. Sharch with it. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Fires from deep. Strother, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these three. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And it's Clark with the finish.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
There's a screen by Aldama. Here's MP. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so it's Memphis with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Grizzlies.
So they've got some firepower coming off that bench, man. And not just complimentary scorers. We're talking about primary options.
Which makes this club really difficult to defend for an entire game because they always have fresh people coming in. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, hey, who's got Jamal?
If you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka, whoo, yeah, don't make my head spin.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Pass to Strother. Shot clock at 5. From past the arc.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. MP, no good. The Nuggets trail by 6. Murray outside. Al Gordon. Here's Murray. He's got 15, and he makes that one. Murray's got 17 now.
This is one of those nights where Murray was just determined to take over, and he's carried through with that determination.
Pass to Strother. And here's Westbrook. From beyond the arc. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. MP outside. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And it's Clark with the jam.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Murray. And the rejection by Clark. Morant with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Here's Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Here's Jokic. Shot to stop the run. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Clark against Jokic. To the inside. Here's Murray. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant passes to Clark. And that one drops for him. And now it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for Memphis. Laravia's checked in, and it's G.G. Jackson in for Vince Williams. Watson kicks to Jordan. Saric outside. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Westbrook. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
They set the pick. Here's MP driving the lane, and the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 35.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Westbrook dishes to Murray. Westbrook passes to Murray. Back to Westbrook. There's the triple. The Grizzlies pull it in. In the corner, Smart with it. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists in the game. Westbrook against MP. Now here's Westbrook. D right on him, and it goes down 2 points. He's got 19.
Hey, we know this guy's a dynamic scorer, but what Westbrook really is an energetic, intense competitor.
Here's LaRavia, defended by Jordan. MP sets the screen for Smart. Clock at 4. Outside, Bain. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Mark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
MP passes to Bain. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. That's 10 points for Desmond Bain. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Murray, the pass to Westbrook. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. Here's MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
He hits both from the stripe. Fires the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Murray's got 20.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Memphis leading by 14. Ja Morant, he's out there with MP. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's G.G. Jackson. And it's LaRavia in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And a wide open look for MP. Misses the 3.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Watson kicks to Westbrook. And Watson with the basket on the assist from Westbrook. Watson's got his first bucket in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Morant. Good on the shot. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's Westbrook. And it's Morant with the rebound. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. A nice shot by MP.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Morant against Westbrook. Jokic with a screen on Morant. Westbrook kicks to Watson. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Jackson down low. Charges there. That one doesn't drop.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too. Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
To the paint. It's stolen by Watson. In the corner, it's Westbrook. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Westbrook's got 24 points.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Now here's Smart. He's covered closely. Laravia passes to MP. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Unable to get that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Westbrook against Morant. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Memphis. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Edey's checked in for Memphis. And Denver with a change here, too. Pickett's checked in. MP, that's for 2. Cans the shot from the wing. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
The Nuggets trail by 13. Here's Westbrook. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, you watch Westbrook play, and he seems like he's relentlessly hungry and borderline angry. He never settles, always in full attack mode.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams is checked in, and Denver with a change here, too. Strother's checked in. The shot will not fall. Good defense by Jokic. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. MP, no good. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Strother. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Jokic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Clark, what we appreciate, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. He seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down the earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. MP to the rack. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Westbrook. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Here in the 4th, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big buckets.
Morant passes to MP. Jackson setting the pick here for MP. Jackson gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Pass to Jokic. Again, the Nuggets score.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Morant. And here's Jackson, covered by Saric. Jackson against Saric. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter. And here's Denver. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Jokic. It's rebounded by Memphis. MP right side. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man fearless inside.
And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in two-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in three-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
Jokic against Clark. 5 on the clock. Down low. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Westbrook.
Late in the shot clock, the ball in Russell Westbrook's hands, you can rest easy.
Morant passes to Bing. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Clark kicks to Williams. MP deciding where to go with it. Williams a screen on Murray. MP. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Strother. Outside Gordon. Here's Strother. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Greg, something that is so important to this team. Jamal Murray's. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Huge moment in this group round of the NBA Cup. The record is now 1 up and 1 down.
And Kevin, I thought their energy and effort was outstanding. I mean, backs against the wall, and they delivered.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.